Hello, everybody. So this evening it is going to be a quick and simple pasta bake for us because Alan is just about to go running. Siobhan is meant to be at work too online, and like Siobhan, I have more work to do after this to get ready for our GPS meeting tonight. So I'm excited for that, but I do have still a little bit of preparation. So how am I doing the pasta bake? Well, at the moment I have the pasta cooking in the microwave. Oh, thank goodness, I put it in the other microwave. I didn't even think about it. So that should be good. That I put that on for 17 minutes. So we'll see how that goes. I have got some chorizo sausages here. And what I'm going to do is cut them up now. We're going to cook them in the micro grill, add them in to the pasta. And of course, I've got my master chef here ready to grate up lots of cheese to go in. And I think I'm probably going to chop up some tomatoes as well, because I really like fresh tomatoes when I'm making the pasta bake. So let me get a chopping board, and I've been defrosting these, and these are pretty good, but they're not totally defrosted. So that's also good because they cut better. So let me, right, so we're going to cut these up. Thank you, Tammy. This is an old shirt, and I don't wear it very often, but it's very comfortable when I do wear it, especially on a hot day. And today, guys, I went swimming at lunchtime. Wednesday's my swimming day. And I just loved it. And when I was at the pool today, I think there was me and 2 other people. So we had the whole place really to ourselves, which meant no sharing lanes, which I'm always happy about, because I find that when you have to share lanes when you're swimming, it depends on the speed of the other person often. Quite often I'm the fastest, and so then I get in their way and they get in my way. Okay, so this is chorizo sausage. So I said to Alan, why did you buy chorizo sausage? And he said, well, because we had it last time and it was delicious. I didn't even notice last time. So I guess it's just another form of nicely flavored sausage. It looks a bit more spicy, so I hope it's not too spicy for our guest, but I think she'll survive. So we didn't go to visit Violet today because it's Violet's last day at the center, and I think she wanted to take advantage of just using the professionals for a last day. And I think Alan and Siobhan will go up tomorrow morning and pick her up as early as they can, because she wants to get out of there as early as possible. Yes, she's feeling really good. Thank you, Wendy. She's making very positive tweets. I don't have Twitter, but Alan has been showing me, and whenever she posts anywhere, it's always in a very positive frame of mind, so that is lovely. Okay, so here's my micro grill. The pasta is just finished, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to check that it's cooked. And if it is, I will rinse it. If it isn't, I'll pop it back in for another couple of minutes. So I'll be back in a second. Oh, it steams up my glasses. I can't see what's going on for a few minutes. Okay, I think it might need a little bit more, actually. Okay, so I made the decision to put it back in for another 2 minutes. So I'm just going to put my sausage in my micro grill so that it can get nicely grilled. Hello, Ingrid and Sharon. Good to see you this afternoon. So this afternoon, I've been preparing a PowerPoint because tonight, at our GPS meeting, which is a fantastic meeting to come to if you want to know about Tupperware. I've had fun preparing that, but it's taken a lot longer than I thought to actually prepare it. And I also have a meeting after that meeting for my team. And I'm the person responsible today for doing it. So after this, thank lucky stars for young Killian, Siobhan is going to take Killy for a walk this evening so that I don't have to try and fit that into my agenda too. So that is going to be a big help. Okay, so I'm going to put the sausage like this in the grill position, but I won't be able to do it till the pasta's finished because I don't want to put it on my other microwave while I'm talking to you guys. Okay, so what else do I have to do for this recipe? Well, I said I wanted to use some tomatoes, didn't I? So let's get some tomatoes and get those chopped up. And I have these delicious tomatoes here, which have been, honestly, they're so firm. I've had these now for over a week in my fridge smart in my cupboard. The flavor is really going to be amazing because they're just being in room temperature, not in the cold. And I'm going to get my Power Chef to chop them up. Now, you notice I didn't clear the jar because I think I forgot. Did I forget to do a drawer yesterday? Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm going to use everybody who's in the drawer today. So I'm not going to add any onion to the bake because I think the delicious flavors from the tomatoes are going to be enough today. Now, one thing I did not get time to do today, but I will try and do it later tonight, is a comparison between cooking at home or going out to eat this meal, or maybe buying it from the store. So of course it's not going to be exactly the same as mine, but I think, how do I get in the jar? Alan asked, how did he get in the jar? And he's in the jar now because he asked that question. So if he wins, he has to take Tupperware as the win. You put your tomatoes in the fridge. No, Temi, putting tomatoes in the fridge is not a good idea because in tomatoes there's an enzyme, and when you put them in the fridge, the cold temperature destroys the enzyme, and what happens is your flesh of your tomatoes goes more mushy and watery, and it doesn't taste as good. So my recommendation is keep them out of your fridge if you can. If you don't eat them very fast, then I guess, well, that's why I put mine in the fridge smart, because they'll last longer in a fridge smart on the bench. But I think if you start doing that and you haven't done it before, you'll find that the flavor of the tomatoes is much nicer. Yes. So I've got 2 tomatoes in here. So I've got one left, which I'm going to put back in my pantry. And we're going to get this chopped up. And the nice thing is that when you chop it up in your PowerChef, you don't notice any skin. It's like, oh, was there actually skin on those tomatoes? So that's really good. Okay, so I've got this. Let me check on the pasta, and I'll also now put in my sausage. Ooh, glasses. Okay, let's put the sausage. Okay, so I'm just going to sample the pasta, and hopefully it's done because I've taken it out now, and I've put my sausage in. It's good. Okay, so I'm going to drain the pasta, and we're going to put the pasta into an Ultra Pro. And of course, just to remind you, or to show those of you that don't know, this is the pasta cooker. This is the old color. It's now a sort of maroony color. But on the lid of the pasta cooker, I don't know if you can see it, but there's an arrow. There it is, an arrow. And this arrow tells you to put this way round where the holes are at the end. So when I go over to the sink to drain it, it will act as a colander, so I don't have to use a colander as well when I use my pasta cooker. Okay, so people say to me, but why would you bother to use a pasta cooker? Because, you know, as you've just seen, it took me 19 minutes. So it's no faster than cooking on the stovetop. The difference for me is that I don't have to worry about it, because when I used to cook things regularly on the stovetop, one, I would regularly boil them over, so then your stove is a mess. Two, I would forget about them, and I'd leave and I'd come back to a horrible smell because my pasta or my potatoes or my rice had burned dry. So now, at least with the microwave, I put it on for a certain time. When it's finished, it stops. If I've forgotten about it, it doesn't really matter. It's not even if worst case scenario, I forget about it for half a day, right? Okay, so the pasta's probably not going to be very good, but I haven't ruined anything. Everything is still smelling okay, and haven't ruined a pan. So for me, that is the number one reason why I cook my rice in the microwave. I cook my pasta in the microwave, my quinoa, my pearl barley, all of those things, my potatoes, all of those things always get done in the microwave now. And I tell you what, the rice and the potatoes, I think they're better when they're done in the microwave. Certainly the rice never spoils now. I always have nice fluffy rice. So let me get my MicroPro grill, because the sausage is probably ready to flip over. Okay, so the sausage is definitely sizzling. I'm just realizing how dark it is. Oh, let that be light. I can see what's happening. So I'm going to take the lid off, Oh, yes, it's starting to look good. So what I'm going to do is I've started to cook them. They're not ready yet by any means. They're still soft, but I'm just going to turn each one over and cook them for another 2 minutes. Now, when you use your MicroPro grill, it takes at least 2 minutes to warm from 0 to 400. So I'd put these on for 3 minutes. So really, they've only been cooked at 3 minutes so far.
That. Could you try again?
That is Siri. She's always interrupting me.
I'm not sure I understand.
Okay, Siri, go away, please. Hopefully she'll.
That's what I figured.
It's like you have a whole conversation with an AI being who wants to argue with you. Okay, so we're gradually getting these pieces of sausage cooked, and I'm going to put them back in the microwave now for another 2 minutes, and by that time they should be ready to go in to the pasta bake. Now you'll see I'm using these serving spoons to do this. This is because I find these the easiest things to use to manipulate stuff when I have to turn them over. So these are my go-to choice. Okay, so I've turned them all over. So let's put the lid back on in the grill position, and I'm going to put them on for another 2 minutes. Siri wants, yes, she always wants to steal the show, doesn't she, Wendy? Okay, so the sausages are cooking, the pasta is ready, my tomato is chopped, ready to go in. The only thing I have left to do now is to prepare my cheese. So I'm going to use my MasterChef because I love this. I'm going to lock it into position. And then it's very easy to just attach the handle at the back. And I have the cheese grater, and this is my plunger. So this is pretty solid now on here. Hi, Lorraine, good to see you. And Sherry Lynn, good to see you. So I'm going to get my bowl to put under, and I'm going to get my cheese from the fridge. So the Impressions medium bowl in the current set that's available for sale is my favorite one for using with my MasterChef because it fits nicely under the funnel. Okay, I just need to open this packet of cheese. And as you know, this is my favorite job, not. So how is Lorraine and how's Sherry Lynn? What are you guys up to? So in the comments now, why don't you let me know what you guys are making for dinner tonight? What are you making for dinner tonight? I'm thinking maybe Ruth and Wendy, they're not even thinking about that yet because they're out west and their time is not 5 o'clock. But if you are thinking about it, what are you making for dinner tonight? You are well and you're making homemade pizza. Yum. Goodbye, husband. So Alan has just left to go running. So homemade pizza, that's always a fun one. And that is one of the best ways to save money is making homemade pizza. Okay, Tammy is steak or tortellini. Oh, that sounds really good, Tammy. Right, and I've packed most of the kitchen. Yes, because you're moving, Ruth, aren't you? And where are you moving from and to? I would love to know. Okay, I'm going to put the cheese in now, guys. Hi, Cindy. You took out sausages? Yes. You're like me, Wendy. You eat sausages. I've only started using sausages so much in Canada since I discovered Italian sausages, because I actually find the regular sausages, compared to what I was used to in Australia and England, they just don't taste the same. So, okay, I think I'm going to need a bit more cheese. I have a feeling I'm going to have to do another run to the store tomorrow. I'm going to get a list from Siobhan at some of Violet's favorite things, because I'm sure her favorite things are not the same as when she lived at home, which was a long time ago, like, probably 12 years ago now since she's lived at home. Okay, Ruth is moving from Campbell River on the east side of Vancouver to Port Alberni. It's in the center of the island. Wow, that must be amazing. I bet it's really pretty there. So yeah, this cheese grater is amazing, isn't it? Alan Miller, surely there must be a Tupperware for that. I'm not sure what you're referring to, Colleen. Did Alan make a comment? I know he wanted to know how he could get into the jar. Let me see. Did I miss another Alan comment? Anyway, Alan has just left, and hi, Simpson. Alan has just left. He's gone off running, so I won't see him now for 2 or 3 hours. He's gone running with his club. Hello, Darlene. Good to see you this evening. Okay, so we have got lots of cheese. We've got tomato. We've got sausage and pasta. So let's see if we can put that together, and we will be baking that in the oven tonight for dinner. So here is, okay, what I'm going to say to you is I don't think they're cooked yet. And it could be because I only did it for 3 minutes the first time. And the reason I'm saying they're not cooked yet is because there's not enough fat. You know how when you cook sausages, they give off a lot of fat. And I'm telling you, there's not enough here. Also, they still feel a bit soft. So you know what? I'm turning them over again. I'm going to cook them for another 2 minutes. And in fact, it doesn't matter if they're on the underside of cooked rather than overside, because they are going to be baked in the oven. But I don't want to put them into the pasta bake uncooked, like totally uncooked, right? They're not totally, but they're a little bit soft for my liking. So turning them over again, I'm going to put them in for another 2 minutes, and then we should be good. They're starting to smell good. That's the other way you know whether something's cooked or not. Is it smelling the place out, right? Is it making a difference? Okay, so I have my Ultra Pro here. We're going to throw in the pasta. So there are 3 of us eating tonight because Siobhan is here with us. Violet will be here with us tomorrow. I'm going to put in my chopped up tomato. And I'm going to get some Italian seasoning and put that in as well. Cool. nice lot. And I've got my cheese, but I'm going to wait until I've added in my, okay, Killy's happy I dropped one. What size is the old? It's the 2 liter. It's, if you look at the one that's for sale at the moment, or, you know, in the catalog at the moment, the Magic Stack, it's the smaller of those two. So it's a 2 liter. It's the one I use the most out of all of my Ultra Pros. I only use the bigger ones when I know that the family are coming over for dinner. Okay, so far so good. I've got my tomato mixed in, my pasta, the cheese is ready to go, and in a couple of seconds we should hear the beeper for the sausage. We'll put the sausage in. I'm going to put the, actually, am I going to cook it now? This is always my dilemma because Alan has now gone out. But if I don't want to make Siobhan and me wait until 8:30. So I think I'm going to cook it now and he can have it warmed up.
Yeah, no authority.
That means Siobhan and I can eat at around 6:20-ish, which will give me time to get my second PowerPoint ready before we eat, and I don't have to make Siobhan starve waiting for Alan to come home. Okay, so here's the meat. This time, I think, yes, now it's looking like it's cooked, guys. So, in fact, I'm just going to burst a bit of skin there. Woof! Oh, look at that, straight onto my white shirt. I shouldn't have burst it there. Never mind, I'm going to put it, I can get it off afterwards. So I'm going to put my sausage pieces now into my dinner here. There's quite a lot of sausage pieces and they look like they're going to be super tasty. Oh, I'm such a grub. Put this over here. So I'm going to mix this in. And the beauty of using flavored sausages, guys, is it really makes the pasta taste good. Okay, so you don't really need to add a whole lot of extra flavoring because your sausage is going to give off a nice, oh, Killy's just found another piece of pasta. I've got a piece there. And the final thing I'm going to add into this is my cheese. So I'm going to put some on and mix it in, and then we'll put the rest on the top. So this is one of our favorite meals. For me, it's so simple to prepare. It has nice flavors, and I will serve it with probably some vegetables, just so that we're not eating just carbohydrates. Although it's got some tomato in, so that's a good start. And there we have it, ready to go into the oven, and I'll probably cook it for about 40 minutes, 45 minutes. And yeah, always happens when you wear white. Absolutely. I'm going to go and take it off right now and get my spray and wipe. You know, my spray, what's it called? I can't remember what it's called. Anyways, magic stuff. You spray it on and everything's fixed. So I'll get that on too. Yep. Hi, Kim. Good to see you. So we're at the end now. And what I'm going to do, guys, is do a draw amongst everybody who's on this evening. and people that were on yesterday. So what you see on the screen is a little jam jar, and the jam jar is full of your heads, right? So it's full of everybody who's commented today or yesterday. And the only and what I will do is do a draw, and the winner has the opportunity to claim from me a number 2 oval for $5. So it's up to you if you want to claim it. If you do, you need to send me an email, because I won't go back and look through all my lives and say who claimed it, who claimed it. So you need to be proactive should you win. Otherwise, it'll get lost. But I mean, you could say anything, guys, because I'm not going to check. I shouldn't tell you that, should I? Anyway, I believe you all. I know that you all have integrity. So let's do the draw for today. And who is going to be the winner today? Ruth, you are the winner today. So I know you've already claimed, I think it was a super cereal. I think I put one aside for you this morning. So you know how to do this. You just have to send me an email and say, Melanie, I won a number 2 oval. And in fact, you could help me, guys, by writing number 2 oval in the title, because then it's really easy for me to find you. I just realized that when I was looking for people yesterday. So later tonight, I will try and put some sort of comparison out about this meal, as I did promise that I would try and do that this week, and a comparison on buying the equipment as a member or buying the equipment as a client. And remember, if you haven't got your Tupperware kit yet, you can join Tupperware by buying a basic kit, or, and this is here, I'm going to do a fancy thing here. So here is the basic kit. It is 206 value for 59. And in the basic kit, you get some really useful items. And I'm not sure if I don't think I have the deluxe kit here today. But in the deluxe kit, you actually get even more items for $179. You actually have a saving of $370. And all of the stuff you get in your Tupperware kits is useful. And so it's going to help you with our mission, which is to help you save time, save money, eat more healthily, and be a solution to pollution. So on that note, I wish you a really happy evening. If you're not busy tonight, please come to the GPS. It is, in my view, the best event of the month for people who just have a general interest in Tupperware. So yes, I'll look forward to seeing you later. And I thank you all for being with me this evening. So have a great evening, everybody. Bye for now.